Hello and welcome to Fashion Bites. Today we are on location at the 1940s ball. And if you forgot who I am, I'm Ellen Byerrum, author of The Crime of Fashion Mysteries, featuring Lacey Smithsonian, a Washington reporter who solves crimes with fashion clues. But today I'm doing research for a new book about Lacey's Aunt Mimi, who lived during World War II. And right now I'm getting research on the sounds and the feelings of the war years. It's especially meaningful to me because Mimi Smith, Lacey's great aunt, who worked in Washington, D.C. during the war, started her life in Denver, Colorado. So this ball, being held in Boulder, Colorado, would be in Mimi's backyard. And there were many dances and many events that Mimi would have attended here before she moved on to Washington, D.C. So let's take a moment to take a peek down the street. I believe this is Victory Street.
Okay.
Thank you. Do you want me to get the you too?
Sure.
One, two, three. One more. One, two, three.
Now every year the ball gets bigger and better and includes new events. This year they seem to be celebrating Queen Elizabeth's coronation, which, as all students of history know, happened in 1953 and not during the war years. However, she was active during the war years and did her part for the Brits. At this year's ball, you can see people in a lot of vintage clothes. Actually, not so many true vintage clothes, but a lot of vintage looks and vintage hairdos. And you can get those vintage hairdos by pin curling your hair and sleeping on it all night, which is not exactly the most fun thing to do. Or you can pin it up into victory rolls. So I'll catch you later. Bye. Yeah, if only. Okay, it's a full moon tonight at the 1940s ball this year of 2019, and it's a full crowd here at the ball. Every ticket has been sold. So this sellout crowd is enjoying the night, the music, the sounds, the sights, the fashions, and the food. Okay, hi, I am here with Angela at the 1940s ball, and she told me she is the fashions girl. And what does that mean exactly?
I've got some bit of honeys, as well as some black cows, and some slow poke tappies, all on the house.
On the house, but no cigarettes.
No cigarettes, unfortunately.
Oh, well, actually, very glad that there are no cigarettes here tonight. How did you get the gig?
I've just been working at this gig for quite some time now. It's always a great event.
Okay, well, that is good. What would you recommend? Black cows, bit of honey.
I always love a bit of honey.
Okay, oh, and slow poke. I didn't even know what that is. But I'm going to take a bit of honey because it is a sweet night at the 1940s ball. Woo! Okay. And I did just a short video.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just...
We're the Beverly Belles.
The Beverly Belles.
Yes.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, we're happy to be here.
And he'll turn on the camera,
Okay.
and we'll do something quick. You can need the light on. No, the light's not on. Light. Okay, so I'm here at the 1940s ball, and these are the Beverly Belles who are here to sing. Okay, take a look at these fabulous outfits. They're great. What is your specialty as far as what you sing?
Andrew Sisters.
Andrew
of course,
Sisters.
big band. We like to do today's top 40 in retro style as well.
All right, all right. I'm really looking forward to it. Are you going to be in
Yeah, we're in the hangar stage in about a half hour.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a shortcut with you when you're singing?
Of course. We love it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with the Beverly Belles, feeling very very soigné, very up to date for 1940s. So we'll see you in another clip. Bye-bye. Great.
In a little honky-tonk village in Texas, there's a guy who plays the best piano by far. When he plays with that bass and guitar, they have a rhythm that brings me that to the bar. The people gather around when he gets up on the stairs, and when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm that he plays puts the cats in a trance. Nobody there ever bothers to dance. The way he plays with the bass and guitar, they all believe that he's in the bar. Blink, blink, a blink, a blink, a blink, a blink, a blink on the keys. Riff, riff, a rap, rap, a riff, a rap, a riff, a rap, a riff on the keys. So when he plays with the bass and guitar, they all believe that he's to the bar.
Can we hear it for Dean and all his talent? No, no, no.
GI romance with native niche. All night long they dropping love. Next day singing hot sun and cool off. Drinking rum and coconut. Goes on point good. Both mother and daughter. Working for the young love.
Alright, you can turn around pretty fast.
Rum and coconut. Rum and coconut. Working for the Yankee dollar.
That's for being so brave. Let's hear it for Dean. Let's hear it for Dean. To all the ladies and all the gays out there, you're welcome. Alright, Miss Ginger, since you say you are the expert on the languages of love, how about French? Je t'aime, mon chéri. That was pretty good. Okay, how about Spanish? Te adoro, mi amor. Alright, this will trip you up for sure. How about New Jersey? Hey, you, get over here.
I heard something walking, not even say I couldn't declare. Each language only helps me tell you how good you are. I try to explain my need is to shame, so kiss me, so that you will understand.
So why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything from what I for the sake of having been. In spite of one voice that comes at night and he's still my ear. No, no, you fool in their way. Why not lose mentality? Wake up to reality. All the time I lose, the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. Got you under my skin. Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing portion of the program will be performed by you guys. I'm out. Hit it back. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, nice swing, you'll just glide on the side. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near, and you may hear some angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, such a lovely day. Yeah.
like it's been a day and a night here at the 1940s ball, and it's drawing to a close, although the crowds are still here looking at old cars, old airplanes, a drive-in movie screen, and 2 dance floors. So I'm going to go grab a shawl because it's getting chilly here as the night grows old. But I'll be seeing you soon, so sayonara for now.